Here we go. So you need to pin his head and tail down, and this is when you are able to kind of stretch it out a little bit so you have more room to work. And the first thing to do is make a tiny snip on its back, not all the way through, just a little pinch, but not all the way, like don't cut the worm in half. Just a little pinch through the top of the worm. Okay, just enough to get your tip. So if you have to try it a couple times, that's fine. Okay, so now I should be able to get the tip of my scissors in here. And then you just lift up a little bit as you cut so that you don't cut through any vital organs. Not that it needs them right now, but you don't want to damage them, because when you open him up, you want to be able to see everything. And see how he's a little loose? I'm going to tighten him a little bit so it's easier to cut. So I just pull back a little more. Alright, I've already cut there, and I start back here. And I'm going to cut all the way up to that next pin. I'm just going to take my time. Remember, you're not cutting deep, you're cutting just enough. And now I'm realizing I need to wear my glasses more often. Okay, so that's better. So we are going to cut down the length. There we go. He could be even pulled tighter. This guy's big. All right, where did I leave off? Here we go. Okay, so now this is where the pins come in, and you pick up two at a time, go back to where you started, and you want to tease open the body walls like that, and you want to do this all the way down, or all the way up rather, the length of the worm. And if you notice, there's one of the organs you guys need to know. And I'm just gonna open him up. And we haven't even gotten to the interesting part yet. Poor Mr. Atherton's arms are getting, Mr. Atherton's arms are getting heavy. He's about to drop my phone into worm guts. Okay, so here we go. We're getting to some more organs right here. And I was very good with my cut, and I didn't slice through them. That's the point about not going too deep with the scissors. You don't want to damage all the stuff. And if you run out of pins, I'll get you more pins. I have a huge giant box full of pins. There we go. Getting to the good stuff. And this is how I want to see everybody cut open and pin their worm. And yes, that's blood. Worms have blood.
What a surprise.
All right, all the way up. I think I can get one more set of pins in. And, oh, I'm trying to get that skin out of the way there. Or the body wall, rather. Okay, here we go. There we go. And that is what your beautiful earthworm should look like. So I did cut right here. I did cut through the intestine, and that's why you can see the contents of his intestine there. But right there, you can see I stopped cutting through it, and it stayed in contact. And you guys have to identify all this stuff from here all the way to here. Enjoy.